Welcome to a Cigar Hustler Podcast, episode 143. Still the number one show on Podbean.
Yeah.
17,000 weeks to run. I am your producer, Mike Palmer, Mike 2, and your host, as always, the king of cigar media. Michael
twist.
Boom Boom Stepankevich.
Boom boom.
I had a boom boom this week.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun,
My scissors are broken.
Again?
Dun 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 dun. Mike
Square. Either I have to sit up
my scissors,
or I feel my microphone is very high. Did somebody do a show in here over the weekend?
Maybe. My scissors are broken.
The Britney show? Oh, I can't wait to do that show.
I don't understand how they break.
I'd let you use mine, but I'm afraid you'll break them.
No, I'll make do, but I'm just.
How do you keep breaking your
scissors? It's just
scissors?
frustrating when it happens.
Do you have the Roma Crab scissors or the Zycar
I do have there's Icar, but they're Roma. No, I gotta send it in. They won't send it back.
Yeah, it's never happening. Just get another pair out there.
I'm gonna get another pair as well when I send them in. I'm not gonna go rogue without
Biting the ends off for 6 to 8
Don't
weeks.
be ridiculous. No, I actually I use my fingernail. You know, you just in a pinch, you just shoom, nice little circle,
I know how that works.
and it's good to go.
I'm a trained professional.
However, I am not gonna wait for Zycar to come through with the new scissors.
Is it actually Zycar or is
And I
it Quality Imports?
Well, they're the same.
Oh.
Quality Importers box.
Zycar. Does anybody else make collapsible scissors?
Yeah, but these are probably the best ones. I know that's not saying too much.
Best ones because they break.
They're not saying. I know that's not saying too much.
Mine have never broke. Stop touching them.
I gotta adjust. I go through these. I just smoke more than you, Mike. It's just kind of. It is what
I'm
it
here
is.
working now 5 days a week. I don't have time anymore to smoke.
Yeah,
I did get through a whole cigar today.
I think I might cut back to like 2 a day.
I'm in 2, maybe 3. Ooh, Friday. It's like 5.
75.
Oh, it's a long day.
5.
Long day.
5
We had our first Chet and Palmer show. It went really well.
Maybe that's why your mic's messed up.
We didn't do it in here, out there.
Oh,
We run the thing out there.
the Chet and Palmer show.
Chet and Palmer show.
Yeah, it was a very nice little Friday.
Filled this place 3 times.
3 times.
And we had to bring up all the chairs and an extra table.
That's awesome.
Nickel and dime our way through the night.
Nickel.
No incentives for anything that night.
But you did like giveaways and stuff.
We
you
did.
not?
But there was no, I mean, you didn't have to buy anything to partake. But this week, because there was nothing we could buy a cigar. Everybody bought a cigar or a beer.
So just make them buy 3.
It was just the 2 of us, and it was hard to keep track, because you're running a tab, so then you got to look at the tabs, and you got to figure out who's bought what, and is that lady with that guy? Did they get 2 or? I mean,
Sounds
we
complicated.
gave out 4 or 5 prizes. Everybody was happy, and
That's nice.
I had a good time. A lot of tips. We did very well. That's how you know you're doing it when they give you a lot of tips.
Oh, well, the register didn't ring very well, so.
No, I told you we nickel and dime our way to the number. I know. We're at the end. We're like, that can't be it. We're hitting the register. It's got to be something wrong. That can't be it. And we're looking at the receipts, going, I don't know what it is.
This thing's broken.
Thing broken. But we'll do something different this week. Maybe a little more of an incentive, some type of thing that can help get that individual tab price up.
Hey, all said and albeit what it is, I think you guys did well. You had a good time. You had some
Had a good
people
time.
here.
There was a lot of new faces.
There's this whole pandemic thing that I feel like as the weeks kind of progress, people are just like, fuck it. It just gets worse. Like no one cares anymore. And I can't argue with people not caring. Like I just can't. I see that some people are still following the guidelines and, doing whatever they think is best. Like I saw this lady at the gym today. She was yelling. It looked like because LA Fitness does like this CDC requirements announcements. Is you must wear masks at all times.
Announce it over the intercom
Yeah,
system?
and I can hear her out of my noise cancellation AirPods.
Oh.
Some people listen, some people don't. I'm like, oh, that bitch is angry.
Did she have a mask on?
She did. And then I took off my mask and worked out next to her.
Going,
Well, if I'm within we're 6 feet away. That's the rule.
There you go.
CDC guidelines. Right. I can't. Yeah, it's so hard to.
It's so weird that if you watch the news still, I mean, we are 100% capacity. You can go to sports events now, everything back open. But they just tried to kidnap the governor in Michigan because they're still shut down.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, if you want to talk my opinion, the fact of the matter is that
that's why people listen to the show.
We shouldn't be shut down. You should have 100% capacity. And then as a business owner, you have the right to do whatever the hell you want. You can either A, space everybody out still, or B, say, look, you want to walk in here, it's going to be a cesspool, have it go at it at your own risk, right? Like that.
Yeah, we went out to eat this weekend, and I mean, everything's 100% here, but this restaurant was still, I guess we say it was Red Robin. I mean,
yum.
Yeah, I was craving a burger. So I mean, figure they're a little expensive for burgers, but But the lady goes, they'll have to wait a couple minutes. And we're looking, there's like 75% of the tables are still empty. I mean, it was, and they set us in the back with one of those ones where there's a booth and chairs.
Right.
We had 3 tables pushed together, so I sat in the back, so I had to slide, across 2.5 tables.
And they, and they know that they could put more people in there, but
they choose not to.
And that's perfectly acceptable. Like that is perfect.
If you don't want to wait, go somewhere else.
That's how this whole operation supposed to work. Here's all the data. Can you die from COVID? Yes. Should you wear a mask? Yes. Okay. How old are you? Are you fat? Do you have any other underlying health conditions?
Diabetes? Do you have asthma?
Okay. Now you know what your initial risk is. At this point, if you want to frequent a fucking bar, do it at your own risk. I mean, you do it at your own risk prior to COVID. You're going to do it at your own risk after COVID. Done. I mean, the government authority saying, "Hey, shut it down," is fucking stupid.
Yep,
it's stupid. And I mean, if you go to a restaurant and you see that they're operating 100% capacity, and that doesn't make you comfortable, you have every right to not go there.
Right, just go somewhere else.
There are other places like Red Robin where you can have the entire section to yourself. Apparently,
unlimited fries. I couldn't get through the first.
And lots of sliding.
I feel that's like one of those lost leaders. I mean, you can obviously get unlimited fries, but who's going to eat? I feel it's very rare somebody goes, bring me more fries.
Well, I can tell you that, they're got to be all profit. It's just potato.
Well, yeah, I mean, the markup, it's got to be
huge.
Huge on that.
Huge.
Plus, they're frozen potatoes, so it's not even like they're peeling them back there.
Yeah, exactly. It's
just not a guy on KP duty going, I got to peel the potatoes, more fries.
Hammer it out and just move on.
There you go. What'd you start saying, I'm sorry?
I went to Universal.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. And they're still operating at a lower capacity.
Yes.
So, like, they were at full capacity.
Full lower capacity.
Right. Okay. But they're probably operating at 25% or 50% or whatever. Maybe 50%.
Oh.
So, like,
have they laid people off like Disney?
Yeah, but not as bad.
Why do you think that is?
Well, because I think that a lot of the stuff is for Disney is more California, and California is still shut the fuck down.
Well, you're lucky you don't. I mean, they have rules against things all the time anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Over regulation and taxation.
I have products that go there we had to fill out special paperwork for, and guarantee it doesn't have certain like this 12-page list of chemicals.
Is it a flammable mattress?
Right. Exactly.
This mattress is not welcome in California.
I understand this is a lead handle, but does it have lead in it?
No.
Nope.
Sure doesn't. It's iron.
Iron.
It's an iron handle.
Zinc. It's all zinc.
Zinc. Healthy for you.
Yes.
Zinc is good.
Oh, you can just lick it.
Yeah, so I think that's the bigger...
So, yes.
Well, but I mean, I guess Universal's over there, too.
Where?
They're in California. But
you don't hear as much about it, though.
No, you don't. You don't. Well, I think that
because when they go Disney, they'll say Disney Florida, Disney California.
Yeah, but like you don't hear a lot about SeaWorld and I think that it's probably affected Central Florida numbers, maybe like 30,000 all theme parks as a whole. Right? I was having this conversation with an intelligent individual. I will not give his name. But
one of the doctors?
No. Somebody more entrenched into the theme park industry. I'm not gonna don't say his name if you get it.
I don't know.
We don't want to give him up. I don't give them up. So
do I know them?
Oh yeah.
Wonder who that would be.
So I think that it's definitely affected all that for sure. Yeah. I mean, they had something shut down in the theme parks to kind of offset.
Could you get food? I heard food's hard to get in the theme parks.
I don't
like all the restaurants are rigged up some weird way or something.
I don't know. I haven't eaten there. Like normally we'll eat at like
you
City
guys-
Walk and stuff, but that's like a rare occasion.
Right.
Like we're professionals.
You pack. You got the kids and stuff.
We went.
so.
We ate before we left.
Right,
You know, and
before
then
you-
we got there.
Well,
like
you had the
3
pass, so I mean, you're not there for the
Right.
the 10-hour day.
No, we got there like 3:30, 4 o'clock. We
Right,
had our
you're out by
express passes.
7.
We were out before that, and we just
Oh.
did a couple rides. You know, we
Gotcha.
got the
Just something to fill the afternoon.
Woody Woodpecker ride, roller coaster. You know, huge fan. Been on that bajillion times.
Have you been to the blue people? I don't remember what it's
The
called.
Blue Man Group,
No. The new land over there with the blue.
Avatar.
There you go.
That's Disney.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I'm
That.
fucking,
I don't know.
uh-uh.
I don't go to that side of town.
Disney is such a commitment.
I have no small children, and I don't like traffic, so I rarely go over there.
It's you know, the biggest. I would say the biggest issue with Disney, and one of the bigger deal breakers for me is just the simple aspect of having to monorail or tram or some shit with
Right? Yeah. To get in.
with my Megalodon stroller.
Right.
You know, because we have a baby and we have the dual action.
Oh, you've got the 3-seater now thing going.
Yeah, well, it's a two-seater with the stand up,
Right.
so you can so I can cart them all together.
3-seater, right. Ooh.
Or
Or Brittany strapped on the front like a Clydesdale.
Yeah, it's perfect. So it's that's not very nice. You just call my wife a horse.
No, I mean you treat her like a horse. I mean, she's
Wow,
a very lovely.
I keep her
she's
on a pedestal.
very lovely woman.
I keep her on a
One of my
pedestal.
favorite people.
Yeah, you're not allowed to talk to her anymore. So, but the
Hey, the thing at the meeting with all these, she looked at me a lot. I felt like those screw ups might have mostly been mine. I mean, she was, but she does know me out of the best of the group too. So I figured,
That's
well,
true.
maybe she's just comfortable looking towards me.
Maybe.
So.
I mean, but you also screw up a lot.
Well, I admit that. I'm trying
you're getting
to
better.
make my ways. So.
So you're doing fine.
Yes.
I think
No problems today at all.
No, last week was pretty smooth. So
Well,
knock
no
on wood.
online order. No online orders today at all.
Not yet.
Well, I meant for my shift. My shift is over.
Ah, yes, it's true. So yeah, I went to Universal. Had fun.
I saw a guy did a video from Disney. He was what Disney is like during a pandemic, and he did like 5 things. And he was, you have to wear a mask.
Which sucks.
Yeah, the food is terrible. The food situation is terrible because, well, at least at Disney, you have to order online, and then you have to go somewhere and pick it up. And I guess it's you can't sit inside a restaurant because they don't want
Right.
to fill them up with people. No discounts on hotels. He goes, they're still gonna rip you off for the hotel and still thing. But he said the mask thing, the employees don't really harp you about not wearing a mask because if you're not there, they get laid off too. So
Yeah, I mean, like I feel like the first couple times, like maybe the first time I went, I felt like you had to really. There was a person on at Islands of Adventure with like a megaphone. Please, sir, please put on your mask.
called you out.
No, not me. Somebody else.
No, but somebody else. They would call you
yeah.
out.
And this
Sir,
time,
the black shirt, mask,
yeah,
please.
yeah, and this time at Universal, I don't think that those regulations were as strict. I mean, but it's it's
Do
hot.
I mean, obviously the baby doesn't wear a mask.
No, she doesn't.
Do
but
the
you know,
boys?
yeah. But and they were cool with it. They had no issues. But I could tell you that
they do it at school. So
there have been a couple times where like out there at if it's 85 plus,
Oh, it's hot. Yeah.
sometimes you
we
feel like
we
I
talked about
can't-
it before. When I was
you
going to
can't
Home Depot
breathe.
to get yard stuff, and I was like, "This is the worst thing ever." Wearing a mask in the
Yeah.
outdoor patio at
Yeah,
Home Depot.
yeah. Who wants to do that? So, yeah,
Is that Mr. Jergalette?
no,
Yogurt Light?
no.
So what else? Are we jumping right into the news? We're at 13 minutes.
I mean,
Oh, my washer and dryer died yesterday
a double.
at the same time. The washer, I feel, is a belt because it just has stopped spinning and makes kind of a weird noise. I feel that might be an easier fix. But the dryer comes on but won't start. Which is very strange.
It's a motor.
Well, there's a fuse
Oh,
in there, and I Googled, and there was a lovely video how to do it, but a little over my level of expertise, I feel. A
slightly
little
too
bit
high.
of, technical
just make sure
knowledge.
it's unplugged. Don't
Well,
fuck
yeah,
with
I
that shit.
understand
when
it,
it's
but there was
plugged
like, take this wire off, move this thing, and then you got to reconnect these, and I'm like, I'll call
in.
a guy.
So you're buying a new washer and dryer?
No,
or?
I'm calling a guy. I'm calling a guy first.
Oh,
If I can get it fixed for $150, it's a lot cheaper than a washer dryer combo.
okay. Get it fixed.
I'm not, made of money like you. I don't have a cigar hustler
So
money.
much money. It's
I
ridiculous.
have a cigar hustler money running around. Just, Are the lights hot? It's a little warm in here.
I don't
Not a
think so.
stroke? It's another
I think
stroke?
that, I don't know. You're a little out of balance. It's kind of crazy.
Last Monday, was it Monday? What other day? Oh, I worked every day, so who knows what day it was. Might have been Thursday then. I thought I smelled burning plastic.
I
Did
know.
we already have this
You said
conversation?
that, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was when the left side of your face went totally limp.
Right.
And
Right.
well, hey, listen, don't go having a stroke on us now, pal. We're beneath skeleton crew.
50% of your workforce would be wiped out.
I mean, usually that's what happens, right? Usually one person leaves, and then it's like bing, bing, bing. You're down 3 more people.
right.
So that's pretty much what happened, right? We had Steve. He quit. I quit.
Somebody came in looking for him today.
Oh, really?
He said he was taking a motorcycle trip, but he was coming back. I go, no, not coming back.
No, he's in Colorado.
He's extended motorcycle. Is that where he is now?
No, he's right up the street.
Oh, is he back? Because he went to New York. I saw. Did he ride his motorcycle to New York?
Maybe he is gone. I don't know. My ear is itchy.
It's a bug.
I don't keep tabs on him. So we lost Steve, then we lost Naya, and now we've officially
Lost Jacob.
lost Jacob.
So then the curse is still.
The curse lives on.
Curse lives on. You go him on the show, you end up leaving.
But now Chet was the manservant.
Yeah, but I don't feel he's actually done a real.
You don't think that qualifies?
Well, because Tall David actually did a whole episode.
He did. It'd be
Jacob.
nice to have that guy back.
Jacob did an episode.
You can get Tall David back here with you three.
He could handle everything back here
Yeah.
with his little notebook and everything.
Yeah, I'd write that down.
What's he doing? Is he happy where he is?
I think so. Maybe get him on the weekends. Probably not.
Probably not. Oh, and then Drew. Drew was the other one, and then Drew. He's
Well, yeah, but Drew was like,
kind of hanging on.
he wasn't like officially here.
Well, he was gonna be.
Yeah.
And
You know,
then-
I'm looking at your
cup.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you have an Alejo band on there.
Okay. Does that mean something?
Yeah.
What's it mean?
So that was a cigar I think that Spence made,
Oh yeah.
and we called it like
The zombie guy there.
yeah, like
Oh,
because
yeah.
he looks like a zombie
Yeah.
on the band. And we sold a ton of them because we called them like undead.
The undead guy. Where is he?
Right up top.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. That was Spence's cigar. That's right.
Yeah.
I love those. Those were actually good.
Those were pretty good. That was good times.
Good times. Good times.
We got Guaymaro back in,
Yes.
and then the Warbear came in too.
I like to call them Esteban Mike.
Mike.
Esteban Mike. So if you come in and your name is Esteban, I'll have a little Esteban Mike with you as you ID.
So we're just kind of giving them a week to settle before we ship them out to people and make them accessible to retailers and customers. So I think that's necessary.
Yeah, well, they spent extra couple of days at the airport trying to figure out where they were going.
Yeah, everything's a fucking mess.
So
But hey, we got them, which is exciting.
they're here.
And
Yes.
we're working on a press release video for the Warbear.
Yeah, did you get any of that done over the weekend?
I didn't work on it.
That's all you, just so you know.
Okay.
You tell me what music you want, I'll cut the music and give it to you as a fun.
No, it's okay. We'll start scribbling it down here. I'm gonna start working on it when I'm here.
Because we gotta. There's like a time.
The clock is ticking.
The clock is ticking. Yeah, there's a time.
I
that
work
these
better
are-
under the gun, anyways.
The gun has been fired, Michael.
Perfect.
All right.
I shall catch the bullet and sling it back at you.
We're at 19. You want to chit chat for another 10 minutes, take a break, or just go get started?
I think we should just go ahead and get started.
All right. Warzone's getting a short Churchill,
Boom!
all new size. Warzone, the collaboration project between General Cigar and Espinosa Premium Cigars, is getting a new box press short Churchill Vitola.
Well, that is
News
exciting.
of the new size release came as Espinosa Premium Cigars announced that it was moving its La Zona Palooza event to an online format to begin selling 3 packages with different cigars, including inside those packages will be the new size of Warzone, which was identified as a short Churchill during a Facebook video featuring Hector Alfonso Sr., the company's director of operations, and Jack I'm Really Tall Tarano, the company's director of operations.
Oh. Wait, they're both director of operations?
No, Jack is hold on, Senior, the company's director. Oh, apparently they are.
No, I'm the director of operations.
No, I'm the director of operations.
It's me. It's me.
The cigar may have to fight it out. Tough call. What do you think would win if Jack and Hector had a fight?
Are they fighting dirty?
Well, it's Hector, so
Hector's just going to shoot you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So my money's on
If
Heck.
it was hand to hand, it would be Jack.
Maybe. I feel like Jack is,
Jack would have the reach.
but he's kind of like this gentle giant. I feel like Hector would just let a lot of oppression out.
Oh,
and
Hector's fighting dirty.
Yeah, he might club you.
See, the cigar measures.
Like, he's not messing. He's looking like, bro, I'm not messing around.
I'm
Bro.
not messing around. So he pulls out a big stick and whacks on the head.
Yeah.
Cigar measures is 6.5 by 48 and is slated to be available on retail shelves at some point in November. It will come in a 20-count box with pricing yet to be announced.
6.5.
However, those who
by
order the event
48.
packages will receive them in early November ahead of La Zona Palooza, scheduled for November 12th to 14th. Which we have not done a story on yet, but I'm sure we will here soon.
On La Zona Palooza?
They're doing the online. La Zona Palooza online.
Yes.
Warzone was released in November, debuted in 2 sizes. Not only was it the first time that the two companies had worked together, but it was also the first time that Espinosa had produced a cigar using a Cameroon wrap.
Hey.
Underneath that leaf is a Honduran binder and filler, tobacco from Colombia and Nicaragua. In addition to the new short Churchill size, Espinosa is producing an additional limited run of the Robusto Vitola, approximately 500 boxes.
Hey-o.
I believe we still have some of the regular Warzones here.
I think we're out.
I think there's some in there.
What, like 2 sticks?
Don't know. I thought I saw them this morning.
Maybe you did, but there's not a lot. Maybe one.
No, there's not a lot.
Like 1 or 2 cigars.
Not a lot in there at all. No. All right, I think we got time for one more story here. If I talk slower. Crown Heads delays the Lost Angel to 2021.
What?
Crown Heads has officially delayed the release of the Lost Angel, a cigar that was to be its 2020 contribution to the TAA exclusive series program. It is for familiar reason, the COVID-19 pandemic.
Damn you, COVID. So Angel's Anvil is now the Lost Angel? Because Angel's Anvil was the TA.
Yes, well, if you give me a minute here, it's coming next. You're working ahead again, Mike.
This we
The
have.
cigar was to be the first release from Crown Heads for the TA that did not use the Angel Anvils.
There it is.
Rather, the Lost Angel was described as being the prequel to that line,
Ooh, the prequel.
which has been released annually since. Go ahead and guess.
Wait. 2013.
Oh, so close, 14.
Damn.
I was going to give you one. I have 2 right here, Michael. No, I don't have any. According to the company,
Crown Heads.
yes, the Angel's
that's a
Anvil
cool thing.
story is
Yes.
about a wingless angel who finds a blacksmith to provide him with a hammer and an anvil,
Yes.
which Angel's Anvil,
Uh-huh.
in order to create new wings.
And like a cartoon.
That was meant to serve as a parallel to the story of John Huber, Crown Heads co-founder.
And then the anvil was dropped on people's
Huber
heads.
who worked at the CAO until it formally merged into General Cigar Company. Then he went on to become a co-founder of Crown Heads and shortly thereafter began working with Ernesto Perez Carrillo Jr.
Ernie.
on the company's first cigars.
Wow.
When the Los Angeles was announced in March, Huber said that the release explores the darker side of the story's protagonist. Specifically, before the angel meets the blacksmith and regains his wings, the angel needed to fall from heaven.
And now we can't find him because he's lost.
Yes. As for the cigar itself, it was slated to be a 6x52 Toro. Use an Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper over a Nicaraguan binder and
filler.
Nicaraguan fillers.
Wow.
With production to be handled by
Pepin Garcia.
E.P. Carrillo's Calera La Alazina
Carrillos.
in the Dominican Republic.
Wait a second. So we take the Nicaraguan stuff, we take the Sumatra, we bring it all over
Over the Dominican Republic and make it there.
Makes sense.
Just 1,000 boxes, 25 cigars were planned with pricing set at $11.75 before taxes. Now the cigar is on hold until TAA's 2021 meeting, which is scheduled for April 11th through the 15th.
It's like the Lost Angels really are lost.
It's also assuming that happens next year.
Right.
According to Huber.
So then we'll be calling it Huber. His name is Huber.
Hubert.
Not Huber.
Hubert.
Huber. So, well then, if they don't come out next year, what are they called? The Never Gonna Happen Angels?
The Never Gonna Happen Angel of 2022.
The Kick the Can Angels?
That's right. You think they could just come up with another one? Why would they push it way so far back?
The Ever-Moving Goal Line Angels?
So low. Oh.
Why don't they just offer it to people that aren't in TAA, like us?
Well, maybe you should call Wes.
Hey, Wes.
Hey, Wes, we would like to get some angels.
We would like to find the angels.
We would like to find the lost angel.
We would like to find these angels and try them. You go ahead and you light that.
I'm killing time with sugar.
All right. Well, why don't we take a break?
These are rather dry still.
This one's not.
Oh, well, this one sat in here for 3 days.
That would explain that.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a break. Sorry, I can't understand it. We're going to take a break for these commercial messages, and then we'll be right back.
Is there more than one commercial?
Could be. I mean, many as you want. And we're back.
We're back.
Episode 143.
Banana.
Number one cigar show on Podbean still.
Number one.
Even after the break.
After the break.
Our breaks are number one breaks too.
Number one breaks on Podbean.
Number one breaks.
I was looking for that goddamn angel during the break.
Couldn't find him anywhere.
No, still lost.
Let's call Wes right now on the phone.
Hey, nah, that's not.
Hey, Wes.
I don't want to call
What
anybody.
are you doing?
I feel like we should interview somebody though soon.
Yeah,
we
we
haven't
need
done that in a
so,
while.
who should we call?
I don't know. People are starting to come out and about.
Oh, get somebody in?
Yeah.
Say the next event is Pedro and KD, but
they won't be here.
We've already done both of them.
So?
Want to do them again?
I would, but I'm not going to do...
How many times do you want to hear Pedro talk about his saddle?
No, we wouldn't have to...
We used to make saddles.
We wouldn't have to do the life story thing.
Oh, you know,
about other stuff.
KD is one of the lost episodes.
The lost episode.
That's one of the ones that the old computer ate.
Oh.
He never saw the light of day.
Never to be aired.
Never to be aired.
Yeah. Well, the same.
All right, but there's a video thing. We got to do another. We should go on somebody else's show again. That was fun. I like that.
That was fun.
We should do that.
Cigar Noise was fun.
If anybody would like to have us on our show,
Cigar
we have
Noise
a very
boys.
small one-page writer of things that we need, and really all it is have us on the show.
Cigar Noise Boys.
Cigar Noise Boys.
We got some stickers that we're putting in orders, I think, too.
Yep, and there's one up there. Can't see it on this angle, I don't think.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's all the way up there. No parking.
Well, that's where we put it, on the no parking sign, because you can't park when you're in New York.
It's true, I
Where
can't.
it came from. All right. Tatuaje's event-only Shrunken Pumpkin
Oh,
coming this month.
interesting.
Are we getting those?
Nope.
Of course not. Tatuaje will have a new event-only release coming out this month. The Shrunken Pumpkin, as the name would imply, is a short cigar. Makes sense.
But it's a Gordo.
A short Robusto measuring 4 by 50. It uses a Mexican San Andreas wrapper over Nicaraguan binders and fillers. Pete Johnson told Half Wheel, this is from Half Wheel,
Yeah.
that the cigar will debut in late October during a virtual event hosted by Smokin' in South Florida.
Hey,
My friend Abe.
your friend.
My friend Abe.
Tell Abe you want some Shrunken Pumpkins.
I have to buy them.
Oh.
We're not at that level where I just get cigars from Abe.
Mm.
We are chit-chatty. We had 2 exchanges over the weekend.
Oh.
We're getting to
So
be
you guys are dating?
BFFs.
It's getting serious.
It will be offered as a sale. It's just a matter of
Mike
time.
Palmer has changed his relationship status on Facebook to in a relationship with Abe Debenamina.
Hey, they got a new producer.
Debenamina.
If I had only known they were shopping for me.
You could have been out of here.
Could have been.
Yeah, actually getting paid somewhere else. Who'd have thunk it?
Well, and it's not an on-air position, so I don't know that one.
Yeah, but I'm sure that you would have had to have some experience other than hitting the click button. Like a degree.
Well, they actually have a person that, because they're in a real studio.
Yeah, they understand the whole thing.
Right. But Paul's not gone. He's just not, he's an on-air personality.
He's a talent now.
Yes, on-air talent.
I'm the talent.
Right.
Yeah, well.
But they did lose that one guy with the really deep voice. Can't remember his name. He's gone. They've replaced him. So I guess there was 2 chances. I feel like I need to update my LinkedIn.
Yeah, you're really
I think I'm missing some opportunities here.
Oof.
Well, the cigar has a Halloween theme. It should be available well into the spring, says Pete. As Johnson said, he will be using it for events for easily the next 6 months. He said only a few events that will offer the cigar have been scheduled so far, though more should be added to the calendar. Oh, we should have him here. We haven't had Pete Johnson on.
We don't carry Tatuaje.
If we only did, we could have Pete Johnson on the show. Retailers who are able to host private online events and that have an established history with... wait, that's Pete. Our Pete. Does he still do Tatuaje?
Yeah, of course. He'll always do Tatuaje.
Oh, we could get it.
And I've talked with Pete Johnson. He's a nice guy.
All the reps state of Florida.
He's
one of them.
Yeah.
That's right. Will be eligible to participate in the program.
Ah.
He added that only a few thousand cigars have been produced for this project, all coming out of
The Pepin Garcia.
my father's cigar factory in Esteli, Nicaragua.
Yay.
I don't know why I clapped.
That's your dad?
No.
Good for you.
While they are packaged into 25 count bundles, consumers will receive 5 packs as part of the promotion. I have like a page left. We're going to have to fill. Let's see. This is from our friend at Cigar Coop. Arturo Fuente and Padron announce a collaboration.
Who?
Arturo Fuente and Padron.
Holy moly.
Exactly.
That's a big deal.
In a historic announcement, Arturo Fuente and Padron will be collaborating on a cigar series. News of this was broke by Cigar Aficionado. It's a radio show. Cigar Aficionado Radio. More news will be coming from Cigar Coop and be available on his website in the near future.
Ooh, I wonder if they're going to call it docking.
I don't think they're calling it docking.
No.
I know what it is.
Fuente Padron Doc. The Doc.
The Doc. Also,
Yes?
Arturo Fuente announces a rare pink series.
Ooh, available in October for breast
Arturo
cancer
Fuente has
awareness,
announced
I
a
would
new
assume,
limited production
because
line
it's
to
pink
benefit breast cancer research.
And we're in October.
Known as the Rare Pinks, the cigars are scheduled to ship in November 18th to coincide with the 25th anniversary date of the initial release of the Fuente Opus X.
But that's after October.
You can get details on Cigar Coop's webpage.
So Cigar Coop he does like this, apparently this lock thing on football.
Oh, I saw you guys talking about that.
So I looked at, he's like, there's no lock. And then he's a Giants fan. So I looked at him and was like, dude, Dallas is going to fucking definitely beat New York.
And did they not?
Well, Dak Prescott, the quarterback. Oof,
I don't know who that is.
I know. But
How did my Chiefs do?
so hold on. This is way more important than your fucking Chiefs.
Oh.
And they lost.
How did my wife's Chiefs?
They lost. And she doesn't know because she doesn't watch the game.
No, we don't watch
She's
the
not
game.
really a fan.
But when Mahone was over cutting the grass,
Yeah.
he seemed very upbeat. So.
You know what? When you're worth $500 million, I don't think you're cutting anybody's grass.
Oh, he's friend of the family, though.
Yeah. If you're worth $500 million and you're a friend of the family, you're sending somebody to cut the grass.
Oh, well, I really don't know what it looks like, so maybe it wasn't him.
Oh, okay, good.
Somebody with a Mahone jersey on, I assumed. Some young Hispanic-looking gentleman, I don't know.
Okay. Well, so Dak Prescott, the starting quarterback for...
Oh, somebody named Dak got injured.
Yeah.
Because I only know one Dak, and it wasn't him I asked.
Yeah. So he went for a running play.
Yes.
And, oh, man, it was so brutal. His ankle, like... somebody like stepped on it and it rolled, and they show him holding his leg up in the air, and he's like holding his calf. So you're looking at his calf.
His foot just dangles.
Well, it almost looks like his foot is out of his shoe, and because his shoe is the other direction. But no, it wasn't. His whole foot was in there. And
Wait,
it was
I'm confused.
so fucking
So your
sad.
foot normally, let's say, would go like this.
So aesthetically, let's say your foot's here.
Yes.
His foot was like...
Oh, like sideways.
It was...
Oh, like upside down.
It was so bad. It looked like... It was so bad. It was so bad.
So
And
is he done for good?
Oh, well, he's done for the season.
He's obviously
without
done for the
question.
season. Is that a repairable thing? I mean...
I don't know. I don't know. Here's the fucked up part. So, well, it's fucked up depending on what side you want to argue. So he was tagged franchise, right? He got a franchise tag this year.
What does that mean?
So what that means is he gets paid the average of the top 5 quarterbacks for the year.
Okay.
But he's not guaranteed like a big deal. Like you know.
Oh, he only gets paid if he plays.
Well, he gets paid for this year, right? And
he
it's
plays.
X. And like when you're a talent like that, you try and negotiate a contract
Right.
that's long term.
Right.
Like Mahomes has a 10-year deal. It's
Right.
$500
Right.
million.
He gets paid for 10 years whether he ever plays
Well,
again.
I mean, a lot of it's guaranteed. Some of it might not. You know, it's incentivized.
Right,
And
there's
stuff.
all
You know,
sorts of- yeah,
there's
you
some
make the Super
components.
Bowl, you throw
There's
so many
probably some
touchdowns.
injury. You know, but you're still getting
Right.
paid.
Right. Dak doesn't have that.
I mean, that was a big fight preseason. That was a big fight off season. Like that was always the running back for the team got paid. Amari Cooper, the wide receiver, got paid. Like all these guys got paid. He's the one guy that didn't get fucking like a solid deal. And now he ain't gonna get one.
Oh, no. He'll never be 100% again.
I mean, if he comes back, he's still gonna it's like Jason Pierre-Paul. You know who Jason Pierre-Paul is?
Oh, Peter, Paul, and Mary?
No.
Very familiar.
So Jason Pierre-Paul was this great defensive player,
Okay.
and he was on the New York Giants.
Yes.
And one day, the 4th of July, he was playing with fireworks,
Oh, dumbass.
and he blew off a few fingers.
Oh. He's
So-
offensive. He doesn't need fingers.
So when that happens,
Yes.
you know,
When that happened,
you got to kind of start over, right? So he went to Tampa Bay,
right?
and then he earned his way into getting paid again.
Ah.
So that's going to have to happen with Dak. Like,
Right.
he's going to have to earn his pay again.
Right. Well, quarterback. Is he a quarterback? Did you?
Yeah, he's a quarterback.
You gotta
And
have
he's a big deal.
You got to have ankles.
You got to have ankles.
I mean, there's
and he's
a
a
lot of-
running quarterback.
Oh, not no more. Now he's called the in the pocket
Man.
quarterback.
When it happened, when I saw it, like, I'm not I'm not a Dallas fan. I was.
Is he
like,
married?
God damn, I'm sure.
Has she filed for divorce yet?
I don't think so. I mean, he's probably still got some money in the bank. But,
Yeah,
right,
not
big
that
run,
payday.
big runs over.
Yeah,
the
big runs over. She got to move on to a better player.
But, like, dude, when
Is
I'm
he
telling
young?
you, yeah, of course.
Well,
I mean, he's been
don't
playing
know
for a
who he
few
is.
years, maybe. He's
So
playing
he's
in the
maybe
NFL.
in his 30s?
3, 4. Oh, he's definitely in his 30s. I would say probably early 30s.
How old is Brady?
42, 43.
Yeah, so I mean, and everybody says he should have already retired. I mean, because of it,
Not
just because
the
of
way-
his age, not the way he
he's
plays.
throwing, no.
Yes, no.
Okay.
But he's like one of the older guys.
He's the older guy.
Oh, he is the oldest guy.
Yeah, he's.
So if this guy's in his 30s, he maybe
It-
had 8 years.
It's funny because
Maybe.
Brady has played against, like, fathers and sons of people.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
oh, nice.
That's pretty remarkable.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, when that
So
happened,
they sit around tonight and go, "Did you get beat by Brady?" Oh, yeah, Dad, I got beat by Brady.
Yeah,
You get beat
he-
by Brady?
he took the top right off the
Hey,
D.
Grandpa, did you get beat by Brady? Yeah, I got beat by Brady.
it's pretty amazing.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, dude, when this happened, when it went down, it was just like you don't have to be a Dallas fan to look at him like,
Well, you still feel bad.
you know, like I think that people always make jokes like, oh, you know, especially if you play fantasy football. People are like, oh, ooh, he tore his ACL. Like, it's somebody you're going up against. You know, oh, he's got I hope he gets a concussion so he's out, so I don't have to play against him or whatever.
Right.
You know, but then, like, you see a season-ending injury that just really fucks up
Could
a
be
guy.
career-ending injury.
Yeah, well, I mean, there have been guys that have gone through worse that have bounced back. Now, like Alex Smith lost his job.
Right.
He broke his fucking femur.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's a big deal.
that's hard to do.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be stronger than a piece of steel the same size.
Yeah, so, I mean, and that
Did
was...
he just
ooh.
get hit?
I don't,
How
you know what?
does-
It was a pretty nasty injury, you know, from what I remember. And when I saw him, like, oh, God, he's done. Well, he took the field this Sunday, too.
Oh.
He started off as the third stringer.
Yeah.
I mean, so same scenario, right? Like, you had the job,
Right.
and now you're all the way back down to the bottom. And then you got to climb your fucking way up.
Ankle being a joint is a little harder than
Yeah,
just
you
a
tie it
minute.
up. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, but
they took him
Like,
instantly.
you have to be able to,
They-
shift on it and.
And in modern technology these
I'm
days,
not sure. I just give him a bionic ankle.
yeah, you know, like, you know, here's what we're gonna do. I mean, just make him like the Blade Runner guy.
But
You know, the Blade Runner, the guy that killed his wife or whatever, and the Runner.
yeah,
You don't remember the story?
Blade Runner.
They
The
called
movie?
him the Blade Runner. He was a track guy. And lost both his legs.
Oh, he's got the metal springy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The boing.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the movie Blade Runner with
No,
Harrison
they called
Ford.
him the Blade Runner.
Oh, we'll just give him one of those.
Yeah, but he like shot
Yeah,
his-
but then he'd be like the lady in the other movie, and he can like cut people's heads off and stuff.
well, yeah, but no, but this guy he in the middle of the night he shot his wife through the bathroom door or something.
She was in there too long.
I don't know if he was in there or she was in there.
Smell was so bad he shut her through the door.
I don't know how
I
it all
told
played
you,
out.
courtesy flush.
I mean, honestly,
Boom.
like, you know, I think that the guy could have been having some kind of episode, like some kind of night terror or something like that.
Ooh.
I don't think that he intentionally
Wait,
murdered.
you have no guns in the bedroom.
I have guns in the bedroom.
Probably not a good idea.
Yeah, they're all secured.
Yeah, but you got a night terror.
You gotta be able. I mean, you have to be cognizant enough to unlock the shit.
I've seen you stand up.
You've seen me stand up.
And yell,
Yeah,
but that was it.
that was it.
Didn't startle me. I already knew it was coming.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't going to say this, but I almost got into a fight at Universal.
again? Oh, was it with the old man security guard?
No, man. No.
Younger. Did you just ash?
I did. No, you made me move closer to you, so now the ash is really far away, so now it's put on the floor.
Oh, I see your vain attempts at hitting the ashtray over there.
Yeah.
Most of them are on your
You're gonna have
wallet.
to clean that later.
New guy.
So I had to get.
Keanu's very willing to do just about anything.
So I had to get a guest pass for my brother-in-law.
Yes.
Because that's like a thing with your annual passes right now. Since there's no ballet, they give you free passes for people to bring with them per ticket.
What?
Yeah. So I was like, all right, well, we'll get you a ticket. You can come hang out.
What day this weekend you want to go?
I'll have to get back to you on that. So we have to wait in line for guest passes.
Oh, forget it.
So I had to wait in line.
I can meet you after you get it.
And there were like there's like these 4 or 5 people, like 3 guys, maybe 4 guys, and like 4 or 5 girls. And they were fucking annihilated. I don't know what they were on.
You were going to take on 10 people?
I don't know what they were on.
Oh, well, you had ex-military Brian with you, didn't he?
He was Air Force. He's not like a Marine or anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
But I mean, it did feel...
Did he have a plane?
It was reassuring to have him there,
well,
you know. So they're just fucking totally blitzed, and it was bad. They were really, like, 2 of them were kind of falling over, like 2 of the girls.
Oh, nice.
Like, their eyes are rolling in the back of their head. And, one of the guys...
That's how the COVID turns into zombies.
One of the guys tried talking to Brittany, like, "Oh, I'm so embarrassed with, because we were, like, right next to them, but 6 feet away.
Right.
And he's like, "I'm so embarrassed about my friends." And he was fucked up too. So like, okay, all right, dude. And then I didn't hear what he said, but he was wearing like penguin shorts or whatever. He's like, "Do you like penguins?" This is to my wife. And Brittany's just wearing sunglasses on and a mask. So she just didn't respond to him.
So you say it louder. Do you like penguins?
I said, "Do you like penguins?
Do you want to pet my penguin?"
No, so we're already getting agitated, and they move up a little bit in the line, and the guest pass thing is open. The person's saying, "Hey, next," and well, these fucking slapdicks, they're not responding because they're
not going next.
So Brittany yells, "Next," and the guy turns around and says, "These nuts."
Oh, hilarious.
Yeah. So
you clobbered him.
So I kind of lost it a little bit there.
Did you hit him?
No, I didn't.
Push?
I didn't. I said, I started yelling, like, and I said, I don't know what I said.
You know exactly what you said.
Everything went black at that point.
Oh.
So, but then he says, "Well, you want to fight?" And I'm like, "Sure."
Do you have to ask?
It's like,
did you look at Brian and go, "Seriously? He wants to go?"
Like, I challenge you to a duel? I mean,
he hit you, pulls out a glove?
Yeah. Like, there's 8 of you. Of course I want to fight.
There's 8 of you.
Yeah,
I've got a roid rage going for 3 days now.
I'm just a fucking ball of emotions and rage. Of course I want to fight.
Of course.
Of course, this will be a no contest. You guys are all completely wasted. I am here. I am fit and sober. And I am in flip-flops, and I will embarrass you in my flip-flops. It's wearing my alakais that you got me.
Oh, very nice. Oh,
and so then I walked up to the next booth next to them, right? Or
is this okay if I go?
Or the booth that's 6 feet apart or whatever. And I looked at them. I go, "There's no fucking way you're letting them in this place. Like, are you serious? There's no way." He just told my wife, "These nuts. He wants to fight me." Like, I have no problem fighting him.
We're all gonna get laid off, sir, if I don't let this man.
And like the guy who was taking my, I felt bad. Like,
he didn't know what to do.
No, they were handling it, but he's like, he could see that I was agitated and that there might be a situation right in front of him.
So they have glass with a little hole?
There's glass up top. There's no glass on the bottom, so you can do the transactions stuff. But you could see like his hands were shaking a little bit.
It's like, it's about that.
And he's like, "I'm really sorry." He's like,
"This is what they trained me for."
We've called security. Security's coming over, and
I hit the button under the thing, sir, several times. He's just doing this, hitting the button over and over.
And he's like, "We've called security, and if they don't have tickets, they can't get in anyways because they're not at capacity, and they're at full capacity, and I'm really sorry." I'm like, "It's not your fault, but fuck this guy.
I'm gonna go.
But and at this point I've already removed everything off of me, like wallets. I mean, like I'm just fucking ready. Because
You're down to your underwear.
Well, you
your
start
karate belt.
So like, but there's a logistical point if you're about to get in a fight with somebody, it's like, okay, well, there's more than one of them. So if I get sucker punched and I get knocked out, I don't want to have my wallet on me. I don't want to have my phone on me. Right?
Why not the wallet? I understand the phone.
I just don't want them to take it.
Oh, you think they take your wallet?
If it goes south,
I thought you were worried you're going to break it.
No, you got to be prepared. If shit goes south, I've seen fights. I've seen fights where it's a really big guy against another big guy, and all of a sudden there's a standoff. Like
there's a little guy that comes up and takes the wallets.
No, so then hold on.
Okay,
so I have in my previous life when I was a bartender in a great place. I distinctly remember one fight where there was this two really, really big guys. One of them was a security guard. The other guy, and the security guard's always looking for a fight. The other guy was just this massive, well-prepared individual for I will fight you, right? So the fight ensues in the parking lot of the bar that I worked at. And they're going for I don't know, maybe 30 seconds, a minute. And they're fucking punching and hitting and blah, blah, blah. And you could see that both of them had anticipated the other one going down, and the other person didn't go.
Oh, it didn't work out well.
So they're standing. They kind of stood back and stand off. Like, all right, I guess we're gonna go again. All of a sudden, one of my other buddies, the guy who always had my back when I was there, and he's probably 5'3", 5'4", maybe 5'5". You see him prance over, takes his fucking arm and goes boom to the side of this gigantic guy's head, and he's down.
Oh,
over. So now the other guy gets on top of him and just starts pummeling him, right? So my point is that you have to kind of be prepared that if shit goes wrong, you don't want to lose your shit.
Gotcha.
Right? So, yeah, you start, if you feel like it's about to go down and you have time to prepare, you remove articles of value from yourself.
Oh.
And then you get ready to handle business. I mean, I probably wouldn't have gotten to that. I mean, they really wouldn't have been much of a contest.
Right.
Oh, it's not like I was going.
Because of who you are.
Because of who I am. No, I mean, a logical standpoint. If somebody is that hammered.
There's a lot of rage in there that's just looking to get out.
Yeah. So. You never loved me, Mom. As I'm punching this guy, know.
All of a sudden, it's your mother's face.
Yeah. You didn't love me enough.
Stop at number one, huh?
Right. Oh, Greg, you don't feel busy today? I mean, I'm just kidding. Whatever. Sorry.
Stop hitting the microphone.
I got jokes. But, so I wasn't going to mention that, but because I don't want every conversation that I have about Universal, me being almost getting into a fight with somebody.
Yeah, the question earlier, I don't want to go now.
But it's been a while since I've had any conflict.
That's true. Well,
when was
there was a pandemic and everything was closed.
That's true, but when was the original conflict with the cigar thing?
I'd have to look and see, but it was sometime.
Jose
it was a year ago.
Security guard. It was way over a year.
Yeah, at least. I don't know. We've been doing this so long. Some of it runs together in a blur, and it's hard to figure out where it was. But it is in the title, so I mean, I can go back and find it.
It's called Life, buddy. Yeah, and that was when John Crabtree listened, and he would heckle me. He's like, "Oh," but I don't think he listens anymore. Shout out to John Crabtree.
John Crabtree, Mr. Crabtree,
listener of
should we make him listener
2018
listener of the week?
Do you have a listener of the week?
No.
You want to make John Crabtree the listener of the week?
All right, here we go.
John Crabtree.
Listener of the week, John Crabtree. No, I'll tag him in it when I put it up on up on social.
Thanks for listening, John. At least you listened 2 years ago. So yeah,
don't hear much from him.
Yeah, it's been kind of quiet. Yeah, it's true. Maybe this will reignite his love.
Maybe, who knows? All right,
the Lakers won the finals.
I don't know. Didn't they?
Yeah, so Lakers won the finals. They gave the whole thing to Kobe. They dedicated it to Kobe Bryant, yada yada. And then there's a picture of LeBron smoking a cigar, and some people are like, "It's
they were trying to figure out.
It's an underground shade." It's not.
Oh, what was it?
It's not even close. It's probably a Hoya de Monterey. A guy like that isn't smoking anything.
Yeah, smoking a Drew Estate.
Well, it's not. It's not so much as like he's not smoking some Drew Estate. He's probably there's only two things that are happening. He's either A, smoking a Cuban because they believe that Cubans are amazing.
Right.
I mean, Michael Jordan believes that as well. The Partagas is his favorite cigar. Or B, and this is the only B He's smoking a fucking Padron. That's it.
Gotcha.
That's where it ends. For guys that are
Guys
in
like
a
that.
celebratory mode, they want to spend the money and kind of smoke the cigar. I mean, I don't know what Joe Burrow smoked at when he won the college thing,
I don't know.
but we'll have to ask him.
Do you know him?
Yeah, sure. It's quarterback of Cincinnati.
Let's call him.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
So what was
This is
this?
Mike and Mike too. It's Cigar Hustler podcast.
Cigar?
Oh yeah, guys, big fan.
Yeah. He wasn't. There's no way that it was a shade. Not in a million years.
No, not in a million years.
They just don't smoke stuff like that.
No, why would they?
If you have millions of fucking dollars,
Right? Why are you smoking a $9 shade?
they want to smoke something that they think is extremely elite.
Exactly.
You know, something that they can't get, forbidden fruit. I would love to see Trump come down on him and say, "Hey, you're smoking a Cuban, so you're out of here.
You're done. Yeah, you're out.
You're no longer a citizen.
Oh, that's where he's going next.
Revoked." Or something.
put it
No,
on
I'm just
Twitter.
kidding. You know.
Exile. He's going to bring back exiling.
I love LeBron James. I'm glad that he won, and I'm glad that he gave it to Kobe. But, it'd still be funny. That's all I'm saying. A little humor. I don't know why you're cleaning that over there. You got a whole fucking mess on this side.
Oh shit! Look at that. That's why I'm cleaning over here. It's a mess over there.
I'm going to buy you a shop vac.
A dustbuster.
Just for my section.
A little dustbuster. I'll pull out during the show.
All right.
All right. Well, good. Thanks for the story, because now we're almost at an hour. So this has been
I'm a professional,
episode
Mike.
100.
I am the king of cigar media.
Yes, you are.
So, yeah, of course I'm going
King
to
of
drag it
cigar
along
media.
and just keep everybody entertained for the full hour. I don't want Pedro to be upset with me.
Yeah. He was here Friday night.
I
With the
know.
whole crew. He brought his crew.
I know.
Thank you, Pedro.
Got to keep him happy.
Give me a lovely cigar.
He wants a full hour.
That's all he gets.
That's it.
All right, guys.
One day we'll get him into the Patreon.
Oh. Is he a Patreon? I don't think. Oh, yeah, he's not a Patreon.
No.
Do we have a teaser for the Patreon? What are we doing today?
Ooh. What are we doing today? It's a great question.
There's the new Charter Oak Cabano.
There is the new Charter Oak Cabano.
That's the only new one we have. That
I would say that we
would sold out. Of
we could
yet.
do the War Bear, but it's going to get 5 stars. It
just seems
it
silly.
doesn't make sense.
It's just an excuse for us to smoke another one on the air.
Yeah. I've smoked a lot of them
Which is a
already.
great idea.
I just want you to know I've smoked a lot of them already.
Oh, look at you.
And they're fucking really, really
I have the
good.
one which I'm letting rest at home.
Let it settle.
So let it settle. So
I would just smoke it. We have more.
yeah, but
We haven't even tried to sell any of them yet. Don't worry.
good
It kind of feels good to just hang on to them.
it does. For you to hang on to them,
They're here.
to sit them, just to toy with everyone.
They're here. Well, I want to make sure that they're right. I want to make sure that the experience is right.
You know what? I'll
It's-
bring mine in tomorrow and I'll smoke it here at the shop tomorrow.
It would be easy just to, release.
just to turn the switch and just let them go.
Just boom.
Right.
But, I want to make sure
they'd be
that
gone.
they have enough time to rest. Give them the time that they deserve.
No one will complain.
But I will know.
Yes, you will know.
And that's what's important to me.
All right, we're running out of time now.
Okay. Then we should go.
We're gonna go.
Shall we go?
We should go.
Let's review Charter Oak.
Charter Oak Cabano.
Sounds like fun.
We have our favorite size in
The Toro.
the Corona.
The Corona.
I thought the Corona was our favorite size.
Corona is our favorite size.
Well, there we go. It's favorite size to review.
Toro.
I'm mostly a Robusto man.
Corona.
It's because I'm very busy. I don't have time for a Toro.
If it was a little bit longer, we could call it a Torona. And really
Don't they call it a Corona?
They call it a short Churchill, apparently.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, just ask
double Corona.
Just ask Jack Tarano after he gets his shit kicked out of him by Hector. Which we've confirmed.
We're gonna hear about that probably.
I don't think so.
I don't think he listens anymore either.
No, he's got his own podcast. Oh, you should have talked about that. That was really funny. You got to watch Jack Tarano and Hector talk
The
about.
Heckle and Jeckle show.
Yeah, just even if you don't watch the whole thing, you just have to watch the
what's the
first
beginning?
fucking
Oh,
2 minutes.
I love the beginning of the show. It's better than Coop's beginning.
Oh my god! Just like the complete.
Are we live? I don't know. Are we live? I don't know. What button do I hit for live?
Just
Are we on Facebook?
Oh, it's like a monkey
What's Facebook?
fucking a football. It's
I'm on
fucking
MySpace.
It's
It says I'm
amazing.
live on MySpace.
It's
What's going on?
so amazing. Are you on mine? I'm on yours. And Hector's like, yeah, no, it says live. He's like,
We need a Jekyll.
I don't know.
a guy. I think we need a guy that hits the buttons.
I don't know if we know. Are we on? Are we on?
Are we on? Is
I
it- hello?
mean, you gotta
Hello, is this on? Hello.
go to Jack Tarano's page and just watch him try
Just
and
watch the beginning of the show. Watch him try to get it set up.
gets it fun. It is.
it's okay.
It is.
All right, camera's going off. Okay,
It is
bye.
classic. Camera's not going off.
30 seconds. See if it goes off. Just let it run. See if it goes off in 30 seconds. Oh, see what?
This has been a Cigar Hustlers podcast, a Mike and Mike production. Be sure to listen every Tuesday at 10 a.m. for all new episodes.
Hi, I'm Husto Iroa.
Yeah, we just don't have to do a single podcast ever again.
Perfect.
Ever.
I'm good, Mike and Mike. How are you guys doing?
The Hojo,
Hojo! It's the Hojo!
the
You
moderator.
didn't even let him fuck it up all the way.
I gotta get past Hojo!
Go on.
I don't even have to try to hit
He's
the
not
record.
even gonna try.
We're gonna cover a lot of ground here, Mike.
All right.
Try to keep up.
That's a sign of a good podcast.
Maybe
John.
like
Solid podcast.
4 cigars when I walked in the door.
All right, end this.